on your Talk News Sports radio station 92.3 Nigerian. I am Kala Dakoru Batiba. Remember, you can watch us live on Facebook, Nigerian for PH. We're live on YouTube, Nigerian for PH, and we are active on X, Nigerian for PH. You can also follow me on social media, D Kalada. Now, today, Hard Facts is going to be an abridged version in the sense that I beg to differ starts today. So from 4 to 6, we will be having the debate on the show. So I'm going to try to, do all of the conversation, put all of it in the big stories. And so I would like you to follow me. So for the next about 20 to 23 minutes, I will be having different guests on the show to talk about some of the biggest stories happening in the state and across the country. Once again, you're welcome, and let's get going. Let's get talking for development. Now, my first guest on the show is an APC chieftain. You must already know that a State High Court in Port Harcourt has removed Tony Okocha as Caretaker Committee Chairman of the APC. And according to the reports, reinstated Emeka Bekee as chairman of the party. Now, I'm still waiting for the details of the court proceedings. I'm still waiting to read the court papers. But what we are getting as report right now is that the Tony Okocha Caretaker Committee has been removed. Even, other members and Emeka Bekee reinstated as chairman of the APC. You will remember my last conversation with the Information Commissioner of Rivers State last week. He did mention that the recognized APC that he knows, that the government recognizes, is the one led by Emeka Bekee. Now let's speak with Honorable John Amadi, who is a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress. You're welcome on the show. Can you hear me very well?
Yes, good evening. Good afternoon, Canada.
It's still... Sorry, I couldn't hear you clearly. You say your name is...
Yes. Honorable John Amadi Alete from Obudoga, precisely, a member of All Progressives Congress, the chieftains in Ward 10. In today's court judgment have shown that there is still hope for the common man, irrespective of people who claim to be an impostor in the state. High Chief Emeka Bekee was elected, newly elected from the state, from the ward to local government, from local government to the state. They elected him as the chairman of APC Rivers State. Not even Tony Okocha, who is an impostor today, claiming that is the one that is being recognized. As at the time when we are fighting of this APC, Tony Okocha was not even member of APC. Then Tony Okocha was working with Minister of FCT, yes, Wike. Today we are surprised when people will say Tony Okocha, the caretaker chairman, caretaker. How is he elected? On the constitution, those things are being spread down there. That is only.
Mr. Madi, I don't know if you can hear me. All right, I think I'm having network issues now. Mr. Madi, can you hear me?
Elected is the person who is elected. The chairman of APC today.
Mr. Madi, yeah, I think we lost the connection for a bit. I've heard all the things you said, but then again, we are being told that the National Working Committee is responsible for the appointment of the Tony Okocha.
Yes, I will go ahead and I will say so. The national and the chairman, which is not elected, the party. The person who were elected as the national chairman resigned voluntarily. So party now said, okay, on their own, let them zone it to the person who they wish to zone it for. Then the man was a carrying member. Tony Okocha was a member of PDP. Even when he spoke yesterday.
Honorable Amadi, can you pause for a bit? My question is, the National Working Committee was the one out of this context.
No, that is not correct. There are those. That's why I started initially saying I used to we could be prepared about the party here in Rivers State because of hatred, because of things that was quality. If you want to learn this, you go to the fruit door, come and revalidate. As at that time when we started this, everybody revalidate, even in the party registrar. Tony Okocha's name is not in his word. Go to the party registrar. Right. Those things are there.
Right.
Will we make somebody who is no member of the party a caretaker member? The answer is no.
All right.
No, are we joking in the state or the constitution? Is it not there? Is the constitution of Nigeria not working?
Right.
There was a man who asked a question that each time they come to Rivers State that the constitution doesn't work. That won't happen. Tony Okocha, would they do the validation on his word? His name was not in the party register.
Okay. All right.
Come and tell us.
All right.
Where is the place?
All right. At this point, I've got to go. But what is it like for APC members? Are they in celebratory mood?
Yeah, everybody. I'm in the party secretariat now. Everybody is jubilating who had Chief Emeka Bekee from his personal office. We are there. Want to organize another press conference. Everybody is happening. Let us just tell ourselves the truth. Truth is truth.
All right.
It is only those people who say they are. It is only a foolish one who will not recognize that
All
God
right.
exists. Anybody who recognize that God exists will see. Emeka Bekee is elected. Being elected by his people is a lovely chairman.
All right.
Everybody know. Not Tony Okocha. Tony Okocha is an impostor.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
This is so causing problem in the state.
All right.
Let the people advise him and let him take time for the last time.
All right, thank you very much. I've got to let you go there. 18 minutes gone past 3 p.m. We're going to go thick and fast like I promised. I'm going to speak with a lawyer right now, living Jamala, and I want to get his thoughts on this very issue, the legal implications. The National Working Committee did appoint Emeka, or rather, I beg your pardon, Antonio Okocha, as the Caretaker Committee chairman of the APC, and now, the State High Court has ruled otherwise. Lim Jamala, it's good to have you on the show. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Canada. Good afternoon, Rivers. Those listening from us outside Rivers.
All right, so I guess you're abreast with what the State High Court has done as it relates to the true leadership of the All Progressives Congress in Rivers State. What are your reactions? What are your legal reactions, based on your legal expertise, I meant to say?
Thank you, Canada. And without much ado, I will refer us to Article 2 of the APC Constitution, which says that the provisions of the Constitution subject to any other law, that is that of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, Constitution shall be subject to its members.
So repeat, please. The network was terrible for a bit.
Okay, sorry. I said we shall commence our discussion from the provisions of Article 2 of the APC Constitution made sometime. We said the 1999 Constitution as amended, and that of any other law of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that the provisions of the Constitution of the APC members shall be supreme on all its activities and members. Now, if you go to Article 17 of the said
all right. The network keeps tripping off. I would have to reestablish that connection. So just give me a minute. I'm trying to race against time. Am I doing well? But yeah, I'm still tackling the first big story. Hopefully, I will get to the second in a jiffy, and you and I will talk. At the bottom of the hour, you and I should be able to establish a conversation. I'm talking to you, who is currently listening to me right now. All right. I'm trying to get back, connect. I'm trying to reconnect with Living Jamala, who is a Rivers-based lawyer, and he was trying to quote for us what the Constitution of the APC does say as it relates to these very issues. But I hope you're writing or penning down your thoughts, and I hope you're arranging your ideas and opinions as to these very matter. The phone lines are still the same, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, and 0817-923-0007. For those of you who are on Facebook, you already know what the other big stories are. Nigerian for PH. Here's it's the handle. And of course, we have YouTube as well, where we're live. Nigerian for PH is the handle, and we have X, where we're active and very much interactive. Nigerian for PH as well, where you can send me a WhatsApp number 0809-0306416. All right, I have Livin Jamala back online. So Livin Jamala, You were trying to quote the Constitution for us. Can you please the APC Constitution to be
Yes,
precise?
I don't know if you got me from the point of Article 2 of the APC Constitution that presupposes that the party's constitution is supreme to all its activities and party members.
Okay.
I was also making reference to Article 17 of the APC Constitution that talks about tenure of its organs. Now, if you look at Article 17, it states that tenure of its elected or appointed members shall be 4 years, renewable in another term of 4 years. We are aware in Rivers State, in Nigeria generally, that on the Congress of the APC, that it brought in the administration of Emeka, Bekee, and others. They were to serve a term of 4 years. And upon the election of the president, Tinubu, bringing in the present current chairman of the party, National, for whatever reasons, Ganduje decided to dissolve that of the administration of Emeka, Bekee, and others. Now, aggrieved about the procedure not being in conformity with the constitution of the party, Emeka Bekee and his executive took the matter to the River State High Court, asking for a proper interpretation of whether or not the National Working Committee has the right to...
Okay. Now, Barrister Jamal, I don't have much time, but now, if this goes to appeal, would Tony Okocha still be in control of the party, or would the State High Court ruling be what the order of today?
They are presently, since the State High Court has somehow prevented them from parading in the name of the River State APC leadership, unless a stay of that execution is granted by the Court of Appeal, Emeka Bekee ceases to function in that capacity.
All right.
Sorry, what is his name?
Tony Okocha. All right.
Ceases to function unless the Court of Appeal gives an order saying the execution of the judgment of the court as delivered today.
All right. I've got to go, but thank you very much, Barrister Living Jamala, for your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Calada.
All right, I do have a commercial. After the commercial, I will be speaking with the APP chairman in River State as it relates to the explosion of the Secretariat.
Nigeria Info. Right.
Pastor PL listening to 92.3 Nigeria Info. I am Board. This is Hot Facts. Yes, it's supposed to be big shit. I don't know, but
President, the heads of security agencies, to go after these criminal elements whose interest is to instill violence in Rivers State. We as a party, we are not deterred. We are sure that they are getting the signal. Rivers State joining our party in preparation for the forthcoming and undermine this good policy of the amiable governor of Rivers State, who wants to conduct local government election.
Now, you heard the part where the national chairman, Mr. Inadi, said that people want to join the party. That is the crux of the matter. Who are these people? And I would have loved to speak with the chairman. Yes, the new chairman of the party. I think he was inaugurated just yesterday. I would have loved to speak to him. But in his absence, I would like to get your thoughts as it relates to the explosion that rocks the APP in Rivers State. But finally, looking at national issues, APC looking at reinstating Ndume as Senate Chief Whip. Now, remember we had that conversation. Ndume was removed as Senate Chief Whip because of his criticism of the president. Yes, right now I do think I have the I've got the APP chairman in Rivers State on the phone. All right, so yeah, I do have the APP chairman via the phone. I'm going to let him settle a bit, and then he and I will talk as it relates to the explosion that rocked the party secretariat in Rivers. But I was just telling you about Ndume's possible reinstatement, the Senate Chief Whip. We're being told that he's apologized to the party. The party says it is an internal affair, and that the party will look at it, and the party is reaching to the Senate. Now, welcome on the show, Hard Facts, Mr. Sonny Woke-Koro, Chairman APP Rivers State. It's good to have you.
Thank you very much.
First things first, I mean, you must be aware of the news circulating that your party secretariat, was attacked by some bomb or something like that. Can you give us some details about that?
Well, yesterday, our national chairman, Barrister Ocean Nadi, and his other executive members visited Rivers State. First of all, in our from there, they departed back to their place of rest, and then we proceeded with the state affairs. Only for me to get a call from security, whatever, and party faithful, that party secretary. So because it was late and I have no security detail attached to me, so it was this morning that the national journal with it to access as God would have it. While we were there, the commissioner of police came there with his team. So we did the assessment and inspection of what happened together.
My next, first of all, I should congratulate you on your election as chairman of the party. But then again, are you aware, because I listened to the speech of your national chairman, Mr. Inadi, and he said something about political rivalry, people not wanting Rivers political party or people interested in the politics in Rivers State to join the party. What can you say about that? Do you have any rift with anybody, any political rivalry with anybody? There are rumors that some people, some notable politicians want to join your party to use it as a vehicle to run for the local government elections. What details can you give us, please?
What did PDP today, who have been privileged to be in one office and was the party? Unfortunately, the ideas of the party has been abandoned. You come to the national chief of the party and say the national secretary is a huge national secretary and it's very interesting because they don't know what party administration is. But every time you discover there are party people who have done anti-party activity and within the tenets of the party constitution that ought to face party disciplinary measures, but they keep those people will keep low. So what we feel is okay, we are done with this of resisting to violence. Why don't you find another avenue for us to aspire for the big person in national to have as a Congress is not to be and all this. We didn't bother ourselves with all that. We are forward-looking people who know what we want.
So let me get you right. PDP, or should I say former members of the PDP and now members of the APP?
I say some of us who don't like the tune of events in the party, because all our avalanche of complaints of misdeeds by some individuals, no action has been taken by the National Secretariat of the party regarding it. So what we have done is to say, okay, why don't we leave that party and then embrace all action people's party? So as a means for us to express ourselves politically and probably attain our ambition, whatever this ambition.
All right. Now, I think it's time for me to take calls. I think it's time for me to hear your thoughts as it relates to this very matter. Let's get your thoughts and let's talk for development. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, and 0. Okay. Sorry. No. Okay. Welcome back. So please, can we summarize? So finally, you're going to participate in the local government elections, correct?
Actually, we are going to participate. There's still nothing wrong in it. The right body for it has brought out their timetable, and we are desirous of contesting the election from the ward councillorship level to the council chairmanship level. And we are confident that with the popularity we are already beginning to gather, we are going to win the election against any party that may wish to contest against us.
Just because I'm just so curious, right? And I'm sorry about that. But is this party working in tandem, hand in glove with the governor? Are you in support of the governor? Because you remember you've moved from the PDP, to the APP. Is it working in the direction of the governor?
The truth of the matter is that we are not antagonistic to the governor of PDP in the state. We are not antagonistic to the president of APC at the national level. Like we say, it's our duty. It will also to support and pray for the government of the day. As much as we are doing that, we can also criticize them constructively, and not just criticizing them, but providing solutions to the areas where we feel they're not doing well.
All right.
So we're not against the governor of the state as much as we're not against the president of the nation.
All right, and thank you very much for your time, Mr. Sonny Okechora. It's a pleasure having you on the show.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
All right, then it's time for me to go to the phone lines. You had all of the things that have been said on the show by all of the resource persons I brought on the show. Now it's your turn. It's your turn. Yeah, I said it. It's your turn to speak. All right, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, and 0817-923-0007. What are your thoughts? Remember, 3 big stories. Emeka Bekee celebrates as State High Court Restrains Okocha led Caretaker Committee. Explosion rocks APP Secretariat in River State, and APC to reinstate Ndume as Senate's chief whip. Now, actually, what has been reported is that the APC are making moves. They're going to write to the Nigerian Senate to, reinstate Ndume after his apology to the party. Interesting, right? I mean, some of you was cheering him on, saying he's very vocal for the people. I wonder what's happening right now. All right, let's see. Who do I have here? I've got Ken. Ken from Ubumini. Ken, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah, good afternoon, Ken. Quickly, you've got 1 minute, 30 seconds.
I will ask your guest, the APP chairman, according to you or him, that he was inaugurated yesterday. And I wonder, in few months now, I think it's not up to 3 months for their introduction or their emerging into another party, according to him, that they came from PDP. So if we should have our LGA election by October 5th, is this party qualified to be in the ballot paper.
I do think Resec and the various lawyers would be able. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't think I can peep into that conversation right now. But yeah,
because literally, I believe that in our constitution, planning politics is 3 months, 90 days, 3 months, 90 days,
All
and
right.
that is by the way.
All right.
Then, secondly, in the area of Tonyo, let me say.
Seconds. Let's get towards please.
Canada, I greet you this evening.
All right, welcome.
Canada, another bomb blast. First, it was at the River State Assembly, right? Second, it was a protest that even the police, under the watch of Tunde Disu, said nobody should protest. So who said they want to protest withdrew their protest. The hard-working commissioner, the best of the best commissioner, has helped to discover, and at the end of the day, we've not gotten anything. And lastly, this present one now.
Yes, I would have finished for you. Go ahead.
I didn't hear what he said. I said he said something, but I didn't hear what he said.
Okay.
Is it not high time that this sponsor of these people are uprooted? Because they're saying that when bad behavior is condoned, Tony Okocha,
JJ, your time is up.
Bekee.
Your time is up.
I want to say congratulations to Emeka.
All right,
Bekee.
thank you very much, JJ. I've got to go. I'm sorry, your time is up. Isaiah from Buguma, welcome. Your time starts now.
Yes, my brother, Canada, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good evening.
All of the above. All of the
You
above.
see, I want to really celebrate the victory of Chief Emeka Bekee. You know, when you keep inviting in, the man will always tell you that, please, Canada, stay off matters.
That has never been on my show. I've never had a conversation with Tony Okocha, so I guess you have the wrong person.
Sorry, Andrew. You will always tell Andrew in the morning crossfire that this is a subject that is before the court. He was very patient. I could just remember those days. The man was very humble, very patient, and was waiting for a day like this to celebrate. I want to thank God because this is a error. And those who meant it, like Joseph, they meant it for evil, but my God meant it for good.
All right,
I believe that by this judgment, the ban placed by Tony Okocha on the 5th of October has been eroded away, and that of Ndume, my brother, you offer him a different position when you took his own original position from him, and the man stood his ground. I will not take. This is the highest ranking senator in the National Assembly who has been there since 1999.
All right, thank you very much, Isaiah. Your time is up. I've got to go. Remember, 1 minute 30 seconds. Mike from OG, welcome, Mike. We need to get as much people on the show.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Emeka Bekee. People are celebrating now. I believe Okocha will see excel. They will
really?
the matter. This is against PDP National, PDP Executive. Emeka Bekee, they cannot win this case. They will never.
Why do you think so? Why do you think they will never? You
Party decision is supreme.
But according to the, I mean, it shouldn't be more supreme than the Constitution. Don't you agree? I mean, you heard the lawyer.
The lawyer said his own. Wait now. This will appeal the matter before Supreme Court. You see what will happen.
Okay.
Wait, it's not celebrating.
All right. It wasn't a bomb blast, was it? It wasn't a bomb blast, was it?
It wasn't a bomb blast, but people went there and started destroying their banner this season. It wasn't a bomb blast, but people went there and started destroying their banner this season. I pray that the governor to court. I think it can happen to another party.
From the game from Ishoko.
I think it can happen to another party.
From the game from Ishoko, couldn't wait. And his cohorts just Henry from Owerri. All right, Henry, thank you. This one said, I said it before. Henry from Owerri. All right, Henry, thank you. This one said, I said it before. What you said before that I meant that was something to play in River State. What is this latest explosion in there? Huh? Now I just as you sit, that's how it is. This was the reinstatement of Chief Emeka Bekee as the duly elected chairman of the APC in River State is a welcome development, as this has shown that the national leadership of any political party has no right to dissolve a duly elected officer until the expiration of their tenure. Hence, I commend the judiciary for the judgment, which will serve as a judicial precedent in future. Woike Odinaka from Elele. Now, this one says, good day, KDB. This is Granny from Rumodumaya. Let me tell you, Rivers State is gradually becoming a state where detonation of dynamite will be the order of the day. Hence, there was no arrest made when someone who actually tried to bomb down presidential hotel. No sentence. We don't even know what happened to him. Security agents covered it up till date. I wonder why security want to conduct investigation as to what happened at APP Secretariat when they already have someone who has access to this dynamite. He should be able to test who his accomplices are. Abi, there is no need for an investigation. Again, I think there is a point you do have in there. Good afternoon, Alex. Personally, I do not trust orders and judgments in a court. It's easy and much about students and the Court of Appeal. I know from past decided cases that courts do not query actions and decisions of political parties at the center. It is usually seen as internal businesses of the party. Walex, all right, Walex, thank you. You sound like a law student. Did a nice job.
Again.
But they have vacation judges. I mean, it happens everywhere in the world. Vacation judges are there. So I wonder what's so funny about it.
It's all right. But the truth is that there's nothing to celebrate here.
Okay.
Now, you refused to join APC to the suit. And you went ahead as a judge to give orders against the APC. Where is that one done? You refused them being a party to the suit. And you gave an order against them. Again, we should also remember that the Supreme Court have given a judgment. That was Dele Moses versus APC and Aguma. The court lacks the powers to dabble into party internal affairs.
Okay.
So I don't see any reason why people should celebrate this thing.
All right then.
The matter can still go to appeal court and a stay of execution can be granted, and that ends it.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time there. I've got Temple from Iche. I wonder if you're still on the line. Temple, sorry for keeping you that long. Let's get your thoughts as we talk for development, please. All right, I missed that call. So I'm going to focus now on messages. My time is almost up. It's almost time for another commercial break. So let's look at some messages. And this one says, okay. Oh, where is it now? Sorry about that. This one says, Canada, it serves Tony Okocha right. In cop done fool, done data from Umwebule. Now, for those of you who do not know, early this morning, it was in our bulletin, 6 a.m., Tony Okocha congratulating the PDP in Rivers State for his successful Ward Congress, is what they call it now, Ward and State Congresses, right? And, it is the same Congress that has got a lot of people leaving the PDP, like you had the chairman of the APP in Rivers State say, a lot of people leaving the PDP for the APC, or rather for the APP. The rules may be right. There's some notable big wigs in the PDP moving to the APP so that they can run for local government elections because they were not, revalidated into the party and they were not also allowed to join the state congresses. All right, this one says, I want to congratulate Chief Emeka Bekee for his victory today. The real APs in Rivers State has suffered in Rivers State. I think they will be part of this council election of Seja Obume. All right, let's take this one. This one says, good afternoon, Canada. The High Court judgment restraining Tony Okocha and his co-travelers from parading themselves as Caretaker chairman and members of APC is a welcome development. Tony Okocha has created more division in the party and Rivers State as a whole than unity. Congratulations to Honorable Emeka Bekee Boroma from Imboba. All right, this one says, the court is giving them a favor hope of the common man. If the appeal overturns it or over. As for the explosion, I think some people loyal to the. All right, that's an allegation. So I'm going to move. Uzoma, thank you very much. This one says, greetings, Canada. You can see why it is difficult for Nigeria to progress and get out of this hood. Look at the way people are cooling and supporting Emeka Bekee. Some are supporting Tony Okocha. I laugh. Look at the kind of politics we play in this part of the world. We will never grow in this manner. I weep for Africa, frankly, with that one. All right. So in that there, but it's not America. Person Lawrence from Ikuma in Andoni LGA. All right, so I have successfully wrapped my way through the show. This one says, how can Tony Okocha congratulate PDP purported chairman Ugo June Justice is asking? And he said, I know this